Hi, I'm Rob Malcolm and I'm a Senior Development Manager at Mirvac. Here in West Pennant Hills, Mirvac is working to replace the former IBM campus with an ecologically focused and family-friendly residential community. With sustainability at its heart, the new community proposes to set a new benchmark for master plan design in the area, prioritising important ecological elements while balancing new housing, density and diversity. Mirvac is committed to protecting the forest, and we are in the process of working through dedication of approximately 10 hectares of remnant forest within the site to the state government as public open space. In doing so, the site will then be opened up to the public for the first time in over 100 years. Remnant forest areas are now zoned E2 Environmental Conservation. This protects the forest for the community and creates a lasting legacy for future generations. The proposed new family-friendly community will be built within the general footprint of the previous IBM campus. The proposal has been designed in consultation with a team of specialists whose expert knowledge has guided us every step of the way.
My name is Dr. Stephanie Clark. I have worked with snails and slugs all my working life, nearly 40 years. In that time I've become a world's leading authority on snails and slugs. The Dural land snail is only found in a relatively small area of northern Sydney, from about Galston to the foot of the Blue Mountains, mainly forests associated with sandstone. So 18 months a year ago, one of the consultants who was working here came across a snail. And this area is in the range of Pomahelix duralensis, the so-called dural snail, which is listed as an endangered species in New South Wales, and so a specimen was sent to me. Then Mirvac engaged me to come and do more detailed surveys of what areas might be suitable for the snails. Any snails that are found within the area that Mirvac is planning to redevelop, we move those to an area of similar habitat. To have the ecosystem functioning properly, you need all the components. If the snails aren't present in the ground layer, then the ground layer is not as healthy as it should be in a fully intact ecosystem. They perform an important role that mostly goes unseen.
A lot of trees planted in landscape areas of the car park within the business park complex were not local to the area and therefore potentially harmful to the remnant forest. By removing these and revegetating areas of open space through thoughtful selection of new native trees and inclusive landscaping, we can not only protect the existing native remnant forest, but also extend it.
My name is Clarence Slocky and I'm Director of GWAR. GWAR is a landscape design and consultancy firm. As a 100% Aboriginal owned business, we have links to Aboriginal communities right across New South Wales, looking at large scale and medium scale landscaping projects where we can open spaces that are going to be used by the local communities, providing rapid habitat creation so that there's habitat for birds and animals and reptiles and insects that can come in. The site's really quite interesting given that it's the Cumberland forest. We're looking at the perimeters of this site that bleed into that Cumberland forest, where we can do weed eradication, enhancement through tree plantings, and looking at what we can do to really increase the biodiversity, but also looking at the plants that were planted back in the 80s. Instead of losing those, we can transplant those for reuse and repurposing.
Mirvac is committed to ensuring that the proposed development conserves, restores and enhances the unique ecological aspects of the site. We are excited to be proposing a host of sustainability initiatives on the site. The continued use of recording boxes in habitat trees to check for the presence of the powerful owl, and targeted surveys for the ongoing protection of fauna on the site. Solar PV systems are proposed to be used throughout the community to reduce our reliance on fossil fuels. We are also proposing the reuse of existing landscape materials scattered throughout the site, such as sandstone boulders within the new community. The project will be delivered with sustainability principles at its core and will set a new standard for public open space in the area.